Hey, guys! Welcome to our channel where we bring you the best moral stories for kids. Before we begin, please subscribe for updates. Also, do share your location so that we can make stories available in your region too. Today's story is titled The Parrot That Never Forgot a Kind Word. Once upon a time, in a village called Pium, there lived a poor fisherman. His name was Gobbo. He lived all alone in a small hut and spent his days by the river, trying to catch fish. Now, Gobbo was a very kind man. Though he didn't have much himself, he was always willing to share what little he had with those in need. Whether it was an extra fish or a bit of his hard-earned money, he was always ready to help anyone in need. The villagers knew and respected him for his big heart. One day, while on his way to the river, Gobbo heard a distressed squawking. It was coming from a thick bush by the road. As he walked closer, he heard the sound again. Squawk! Squawk! Help me! Please! Curious, he pushed aside the bush and saw something that made him sad. It was a beautiful green parrot caught in a hunter's net. Its wings were twisted in the ropes, and it struggled to free itself. Seeing the bird in distress, Gobbo felt a pang of sympathy. He knew that parrots were prized for their beauty, and some people kept them as pets. He also knew that there were many people in the village who would have taken the parrot, put it in a cage, and sold it for a profit. But Gobbo's heart couldn't bear to see any living creature suffer. So, he gently untangled the ropes from the parrot's wings. "There you go, little one," he said softly. The parrot, free from the net, hopped onto Gobbo's hand and looked at him with gratitude in its eyes. Then, with a flap of its wings, it flew away into the clear blue sky. Though the parrot was gone, Gobbo often thought about it and the feeling of its soft feathers on his hand. He remembered his grandmother's words, "Be kind to all creatures, for kindness is a treasure that returns to you in the most unexpected ways." Time went by, and the seasons changed. But as the years passed, the river's bounty seemed to diminish. The fish Gobbo caught were getting smaller, and it was harder to find a decent meal. The people of Pium were troubled and wondered if the river would ever give them a good catch again. One day, when Gobbo was mending his net, he heard a familiar squawk outside his hut. He stepped out to find the same green parrot from all those years ago. Now, grown larger and stronger, the parrot held a shiny silver fish in its claw. It dropped the fish at Gobbo's feet and then flew back up to the tree. Each day, the parrot would return with a fresh fish for Gobbo until he no longer felt hungry or weak. Over time, Gobbo shared these fish with the villagers, and they, too, benefited from the parrot's generosity. The people of Pium were filled with admiration for Gobbo and the parrot. They talked about his great heart and how his simple act of kindness had brought him such a wonderful friend. The parrot's daily visits became a part of their stories and a symbol of hope in hard times. Once upon a time, there was a man named Gobbo who lived in a village. One day, he freed a parrot that was trapped in a net, and the parrot never forgot his kindness. Every day, the parrot brought him food, and the people of the village learned that kindness is always rewarded. We hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, let us know in the comments below. Also, do share this story with your friends and family. We love to hear your feedback, so please send in your reviews and suggestions. We will see you next time with another amazing story. Until then, take care and goodbye.